Alrighty. Base tour. Ain't much to it. I'll show you from the bottom. Staying at the HNN Tower. Base 1, I've got 3 we're going to go through. This is the HNN Tower. It's actually a remnant. I've got another one over there. I'll show that one in a minute. But I got this one set like this. I got the stairs and all that, all the stairwells and stuff cleared out so the zombies can't come up. This is the base. Over here's my forge, cooking pot, workstations, mushrooms. Just mostly to let me know that the farm plots are done. Get a drink. But one thing, those are super corn, that I do is I very rarely, those farm plots there came out of airdrops. There's another one's getting ready to come in now. So that's this one. This one over here this one's just blocked off because my base is above and I don't want zombies getting in behind it. There's my base. It's over here. This is my horde base. Well, it's upstairs. The zombies can come up here. And they can come up here into the kill zone. My horde base originally started here to get the birds and everything off of me. Then, as time progressed, whoa, I added all this other stuff to it. I'm still working at upgrades and all that, but it's this. And if the birds start coming in, I can drop down here and fight with those. Solar panels, different things I was working with, trying to figure out gyrocopter, airplane, or motorcycle, sorry. This is protected area. It does have a ladder there, and it does go up to the horde base. So this one looks, it does have glass. I did put that over the bottom down there so they couldn't jump up over the walls I put in. There's nothing really here worth, it's just repairs for this. It's this one. And the other one over here at the Shotgun Messiah factory. That's the towers one down there. We'll run over here. And this one, I believe, would be a real fun base to work with. But it's rudimentary right now. Let's show you. This whole place right here is wide open. You could use so many options here. But I wanted to stay high out of the way. So I did this. Down below, if you've ever been in here, and I'm sure most people have, down there's the water. Whoa, I don't want to go that way. And the big crucible And I've got basically blocks up to that, and then I got blocks up to there, and then this part's going across. It's got blocks to hold this whole thing up. But this is the tower. I'll show you over on this other side here. That's got the, I guess I could go in there. That's where the smoke was, the burners and all that. But I originally tore that wall out because they were half blocks. You know, I was trying to, you know, connect those. So back up here, maybe. But this is the area here. It's got this nice little skylight. When it's not raining, it's actually really bright. You can see kind of where the shadows would fall in the daylight there. I've got pathways. These are all turned backwards, so you can put workbenches or everything right along the walls, all the way down. Obviously the walls here are fine. These here are alright, but you gotta watch your space here. But that's not really that important. You can always clear that out. All this stuff's been cut, so that way the zombies can't get up here. These things here are broken down. You see where they're broken out so the zombies can't get in. Somewhere right here. Yeah, different set of ladders on this side. The other ones. Area all the way around. We got some really nice places in here. One thing that I did find, get back over here on the other side, there's the other way in, is when you go in here, it's got dispatch of coordinates. Remnants of a horde. Remnants, we got an actual horde. Check this out real quick. Alright, that worked. Now, back to where I was going to show. They didn't tore that door out. Buttholes. There's the crucible. This is down below. It still needs to be upgraded, at least the cobble. But up there, you see where everything's braced together. It took a lot because every time I tried to build in vertical columns up there, before I made a solid wall, they'd collapse. Even if you secured them from the bottom first. I never really figured that one out, but it'll be alright. This area back here, if you come through here, this and I do have a mod that allows you to get your seeds back. All of this are growing plots, farm plots. So you do have a farm area inside of this if you decide to make this one a base of your own. It doesn't have to be drastic or insane. You know, as long as you're out of the way. Back up here. Yeah, there's the daylight, what it looks like. If you didn't want anything built, I mean, you could build it any way you want. You could run it all the way across to the ductwork and all the way over to wall to wall if you wanted to. And you can use this right here, all this sunlight for farming area if you want big farms inside or whatever out of the way. It could work, but these are my base tours, and I like to show off the bases. I mean, like I said, there's nothing fancy much about them or anything like that, but it's as much for me to be able to look back on them and reminisce in the future as it is to show off, you know, what it did do and some of the ideas that I'd come up with. Put the pumpkins back in here real quick before I let you go. Go. So I'm going to go back over here and get ready to fight my horde. I'm not going to record all that because, yeah, there's a whole lot of fussing and a cussing involved with that usually. And not necessarily on my part, but, you know, it happens. I should be alright on these. I'll get my airdrop, get ready to do the horde. And I like this tower. Like I said, the HNN Tower is when I'm in now. It's actually taller than Higashi. I can be up on the top, and I'll show you that before I leave. Because I love Higashi. Higashi is a base that I've always wanted to do. And every time I start, something happens, and I don't get to finish it. I don't know if it's some kind of a glitch in the Higashi system or in the actual building itself or odds and ends. It's right there, but we're still not up top. But you can see I need to clean this place up still yet. So you can get up here. You ain't even as high as you can go if you want to climb these ladders. You can actually look down on Higashi's. I cleared that one yesterday on a tier 5 clear, so it's good. That one's the one I gotta do next. That's an infested, no, it's a clear and fetch. Fetch and clear. But I'll do that tomorrow after horde and all that. Ooh, I got a box. Look there, robot land. I do have a robot in here. Drone's down here. But I don't use it because it tends to like to go down through the world and it drives me crazy. I forgot which way I went. Sounds about right. There we go. Back to here, shut the door, so even though it has been cleared, you never know when something crazy is going to occur. No drone. Might be in the tower. No. There she is, tier 5. Just keep you out the way. Settles. Yeah, I got plenty of money. Don't have much of anything else. Plenty of food. Plenty of drinks. I try to keep these things around just because it's got 22 food, gives you 11 health, which, you know, it's not too bad, but it gives you 78 water, stamina regen, and it lasts for 6 minutes compared to some of the others. 60 waters for the Mega Crush. So there are options. The options. I keep my blueberries over there. And there we go. And that's the way it is.